Hello, this is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel. Please subscribe. So today I'm going to do a real conversation, and this is going to be titled, Our Life is Nothing But a Vapor. Our life is a loan from God. This is James chapter 4. So this is a Hebrew Bible, so it goes kind of the opposite direction when turning the page. We're going to start with verses number 13. Come now, you who will say today or tomorrow, we will go to such and such a city and spend a year there and engage in business and make a profit. Yet you do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You are just a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. Okay, let's read that again. Yet you do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You are just a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and also do this and that. But as it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. Therefore, to the one who knows the right thing to do and does not do it, to him it is sin. But I want to focus on 14. So James chapter 4, verses 14. So it talks about how we don't know what tomorrow will bring. We get in a lot of do a lot of activities where we're engaging in business. We're preparing for things for the upcoming year, but we don't really know. Okay, and the scriptures talk about that our life is short, it's fleeting, it is a vapor. We're only here for a while, and then we vanish away, we pass away. And so that's one of the reasons why the scripture talks about do not lay for yourselves treasures upon this earth, because these things decay. Moth doth corrupt, thieves break in and steal. These things decay over time here. Okay? It says, lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven where moth doth not corrupt and thieves do not break through and steal. Right? I want to read something from this book here. It's called Lead Like Jesus, okay? And it's from Ken Blanchard, Phil Hodges, and Phyllis Hendry. And I like this portion of the book. The title of the chapter is called Warning Signs on the Path to Edging God Out. But that's really not important. What I want to focus on, and I'm going to put this in here. What I want to focus on is this portion here. Okay? And this is going to teach us how our life is nothing but a loan from God. We are a vapor. We're going to pass away. Okay? We come and we go. Okay? It says there are two types of people in the world: driven people and called people. Driven people think they own everything. They own their relationships. They own their possessions. And they own their positions. In fact, they perceive their identity as the sum of their relationships, possessions, and positions. As a result, driven people spend most of their time protecting what they own. We see this in a family when a father or mother demands that everyone cater to his or her wishes without questioning that person's authority. Driven people believe the one who dies with the most toys win, and if you mess with any of their toys, you are in trouble. The possessions of a driven people become an important expression of who they are, and sometimes their possessions end up possessing them. All right? Now listen to what he says on called people. Called people, on the other hand, believe everything they have is on loan to them from the Lord. They believe, for instance, that their relationships are on loan and are to be cherished. They know there is no guarantee they will see those they love tomorrow. Okay? Called people also believe their possessions are on loan and to be held lightly, to be enjoyed and shared with an open hand. Finally, called people believe their positions are on loan from God, as are the people they are leading and influencing. So rather than protecting what they own, called leaders act as good stewards of the resources and people who have been loaned to them. They are therefore prone to see feedback as more of a gift than a threat, even if feedback is hurtful or given in another way. Leaders grounded in God's unconditional love will move beyond negative emotions to seek seek to find truth that will help them improve their relationship. So, and this is the book here. So, what I wanted to talk about though is our life is nothing but a vapor. Our life is on loan. Okay? We don't own ourselves. God owns us. And He's given us a timetable on when we're going to be here and when we ultimately leave here. And like this book was saying, which is a good point, we don't own anything. Everything is given to us as a loan. And if you look here, it just says again, verses 14, yet you know what your life will be. You do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You are just a vapor that appears for a little while and vanishes away. We make all these plans, but our one non-renewable resource is time. Okay? And so I just want to share that in the real conversation. This is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel, signing out.